What's up, everybody? We're going to continue the stock gauntlet here with number 5 of 17. We're going to be talking about Salesforce, ticker symbol CRM. If we come over here to the weekly chart, we have a high 5 setup. I called this name out yesterday, and we were up 3% since then. And I think this name is going to be going a lot higher. So first, as we see here, we had a bull flag, break out of the bull flag, continue higher. Formation of a second bull flag, as we could see here, a breakout, a retest of about 244, and now just a straight upward move higher. I would be careful with this name, and I'm not in this name currently, just because it's run up so much and it's kind of creating a flagpole pattern here, with just like, what is this, 9 September to November 4th. So like 2 months of just straight upward trajectory. We need some sort of a pullback or a red candle here put in here before we have a nice big breakout. We don't have to, but I'm just saying, like, the probabilities are pointing in the direction, like, stocks don't just go straight up forever and higher, right? But how I'm going to be playing this one is we have the bull flag. It's a measured move is up to $365-ish per share from where it broke out at down here at $243. So we already basically over halfway through this move, but still about $60 on the table to ride higher. Again, I would wait for a pullback or some consolidation and let this earnings pass and let this name breathe for a minute, So that's our measured move. The timeline on that is about August of 2025. We should be getting to $365-ish before then. And then our gap is up to about $385. So that's our second price target. And then with this nice massive cup and handle pattern to up to about $502 for about 60% move from here. So I'm going to be waiting for a breakout on this name and then a retest. Nibble in on the retest, get a confirmation, sprinkle some options in there. Primarily shares though with this name, since it's a 300 and soon over 300. It's a $300 stock, so options are very expensive, and there's not a lot of volume in these types of options because they are so expensive. So that's what I plan on doing on the trading front. Again, not in this name yet. I want to see this name breathe a little bit, but the high 5 setup is there, like I explained in my video. Maybe it was a write-up. I think it was a write-up I did last night while I was watching the election results. So I think it was a write-up, but obviously we have a bull flag that we broke out of, and we already had a retest, and we were a lot higher since then, about $50 higher since then, with this beautiful multi-year, about 3-year cup and handle pattern that's almost getting to a breakout point. The breakout point would be above $317 per share. We're sitting on a volume shelf right now with a volume gap. Obviously, it's volume profile gap because there's no existence of volume above that because it's all-time highs. So once they get to all-time highs, they have to figure out obviously where they're going to go. And the projected on that $502 move is going to be March 2028. So it could happen before then, obviously. I'm just giving you the measured move of these patterns. So we have 2 of our 5 of the high 5 setup. Our third indicator is going to be a bullish MACD. It's even better if it's over the 0 line, which it is, as you can see. So we are good on the MACD line. We are good on the RSI. We continue to make higher lows, continue the uptrend, purple over yellow, which is a very bullish indicator. And we're moving higher, but not yet up into the overbought area. And lastly, our number 5 of our high 5 setup, we have our stochastic. We have already moved through the sweet spot. We are in the overextended area, but like I always say, on the stochastic and your trend, just like with your Williams R, you can come up here into the overextended area and just kind of move sideways, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while you're going back and forth and consolidating up here, you'll essentially be climbing higher on the um, on your stock price. Bonus, we'll talk about this. We have our Williams R percentage up here. Like I said, I'm not going to draw the box up here unless I was to get into the name. I'm going to wait for the name to pull back around the 20 line before I draw the box to that point. And if it's a nice enough pullback, I believe, and then everything else is still uptrending, like I said, that is whenever I would go ahead and enter the trade. Or we continue sideways and then get a pullback once we break out and retest that cup and handle. So that's what I'm seeing on the charts. Let me know if you're in Salesforce in your long-term portfolio like I am, or if you are in a trade in Salesforce. I'm in a long-term portfolio. Don't touch that, but I'm not in it on a trade standpoint. And I got into it on an investment standpoint down here due to my valuation analyzer. So my valuation analyzer, when it was down under 280, $240 per share, it was telling me it's a 30 to 40% margin of safety. So I was jumping in and buying more and more and more, dollar cost averaging into this name because my discounted free cash flow model was screaming it's a $405 intrinsic fair value. Also, free cash flow is almost 4%. Our current P is a 30 and our forward P is a 27 for this mega cap company. So we hit 5 of the 6 valuation score. I researched the company, I looked into it. I understood where they were going and how they were trying to implement AI into their business. And I'm very bullish on this company long term. 13% annual CAGR for the next 10 years, 16% annual CAGR for the next 5 years, with my projections of pretty mediocre projections, I would say. Even if you drop this down to a 20, you're still getting it as a 12% discount for a intrinsic for a multiple of 25 at the end of the 30 years. But it's going to be a massive mega cap, so I think 25 is a fair value because that's what you're going to see on a lot of mega caps and Mag 7 names. So that's my analysis on Salesforce and my trade update from yesterday. Like I said, we're up almost 3% since I dropped this name. I feel like we're going to be up a lot more in the coming months and years. It's just got to take time to form this breakout on the cup and handle and get the retest, and then I'll most likely be moving into this name. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed, if you're enjoying this content, enjoying this gauntlet of stocks that I'm dropping, trade updates, investing updates. Let me know in the comments if you're appreciating it. Show some love and like and share and follow for more. Thanks, everybody. See you in the next one.